Michael Carling.
That's right, it's the first Danger edition of the 2012-2013 academic year. So, I'm Michael Carling, your host, and I have joining with me 4 wonderful contestants who I'm going to introduce, and they're going to give me the guttural noise that best describes them. We have Alex Southern. Ah! We have Tamara.
Yo.
We have Tim.
Sorry.
And we have Ben McPherson. Fantastic. I really got a sense of your character. I hope you did too. Right, we're going to start with a game of first line, last line. It's like audio freeze tag, so we're going to start a scene, and when the other two, which will be Tamara and Alex, with Tim and Ben starting, I should explain these better.
Okay.
I prepared for this.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Shame the rest of us didn't.
Yes. When the other group hears a nice line that they want to start a new scene on, they do. So, Tim and Ben, we need a suggestion for a scene, and I will turn it over to our drama editor, Mr. Ben Hollins.
Gold.
Gold. Just out of interest, Ben, what would be your guttural noise? Great. Fantastic. Okay, gold.
Yar, there be gold upon that galleon, Captain.
Aye, and we're gonna board it.
Did you bring the boards?
Yes, and the nails.
The nails, Captain?
The nails to nail together the board so we can board the ship.
Did you not pre-prepare the galleon's rather close, Captain? Perhaps you should prepare the boards earlier.
Ah, bugger! I've got a mechanical hammer. I've got a mechanical hammer.
What?
Of course! What? This is the greatest invention ever! If I have a mechanical hammer, I'll never have to do physical things in my DIY ever again!
But what do you expect to achieve with it? What do you want to build?
Well, of course, I want to build a chair, and then some shelves.
A chair? And some shelves?
A chair and some shelves.
Yes, I think that's what we need to just finish the seasoning in this soup. It'll be delicious.
We need wood, we need oak, we need nails.
We need nails.
Yes, for the coffin.
Yes. I realised when I was setting up this undertaking business, I did not think I would need to nail the coffin.
I did not think I would need to nail the coffin.
Neither did the congregation.
I'm sorry. I just thought I would go off script and, improvise.
Stanley. You're a great undertaker, but you just need to stick to the traditional stuff. This meta theatre, it's not the time or the place.
This meta theatre, it's just not the time or the place, Shirley.
But I'm an artiste. What do you want me to do?
I just want some straight acting. I don't want you to do all this kind of fourth wall breaking. It's not...
Dude,
it's not,
that's too mainstream.
It's Shakespeare, come on!
It's Shakespeare, come on, man. Just take all your clothes off and just do some Shakespeare with me. Hey, come on.
Okay. That was dangerous enough for me.
The horror.
Yes. Right, we're going to move on to some inevitably poor intros.
What do you mean, inevitably poor?
Have you ever heard the show before?
Oh, wait, yeah, no, good point.
Yeah. Okay, so I have given some songs to our contestants, and they will perform back and forth to each other. So get into your teams and get ready to perform. Alex and Ben may be in trouble here, but we have producer Ben Hollins here to help them out.
It's like a Ben double team thing. We're interchangeable.
Yes, exactly. It's Ben squared.
On URM.
Okay, let's move on.
Shall we begin?
We shall. So,
Okay.
Tim and Tamara, off you go. It's very good, very good.
Was that Beat It by Michael Jackson?
It was. You do know music.
Okay.
Who would have
Just not,
You-
not the
you
music,
chose
not-
bad
just not the
songs for us.
Not the music on the card you've given us.
Okay.
That actually helps you, not us, because we have to guess it.
Yes. Well, let's investigate this. So, Alex, I believe you know one of the songs on the card.
I think I do.
So therefore, you're going to go solo, and if you need some help, Ben will help you.
Okay.
But
Here goes.
here goes.
Ma 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 ma.
Bad romance.
Lady Gaga.
Yes, thank you for making that stop.
No, you can, Alex. It's
Stop.
right.
Stop.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
It's
thank
the
goodness.
look on your face while you do it.
Sheer terror. Okay, right, Tim. Tomorrow we're doing so well so far. I think I obviously my hosting skills is helping us through here.
We saying, Mike? We saying?
I'm not saying anything, Tim. Who let you in here?
I call for a military coup.
I've got a military coat.
That'll do. That'll do.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Next song.
Tim. Tomorrow, song 2.
Dun 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 dun.
Excellent. Any guesses?
Well, my gut instinct is the Mission Impossible theme tune, but I'm quite certain that's wrong.
Yeah,
It's ringing a bell, but really, I've got no idea.
no.
Could say their efforts were hopeless. It's a reference to the song.
It is. Producer Ben, do you know what that was?
Honestly, I'm looking at the piece of paper and I still don't know.
Oh, come on.
Pretty
Okay.
obvious.
That's not helped. Stop that.
Is it another Lady
Stop
Gaga? It sounds like it.
All mainstream music sounds the same.
Oh, it's controversial.
Okay.
Opinions, we have them.
Hipsters on
Silence.
URM.
Okay, it was We Found Love in a Hopeless Place by Rihanna and Calvin Harris. But,
Those are two people I've never heard of.
wow. Okay,
I
then.
mean, I don't like
I think
them either,
Rihanna's
but-
a type of cheese.
Well, if you've forgotten, like I have, what music sounds like, here's a song, Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. A point was made to me that Alex and Ben, well, mainly Alex, did not get the opportunity to do their second intro. So here we go.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum
Is
bum.
that music?
Bum 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 bum.
No.
Bum.
No,
That
sorry.
was a terrible rendition.
No, sorry.
No one's
It
getting
wa-
it. Sorry,
was-
guys. I think I've let you down.
That's okay.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Right, we're going to move on to a game called Change. We've played it many times before, if you're a regular listener. Basically, if I don't like a decision that's made by one of our contestants during a sort of open scene, I can say change, and they will change what the last thing they said to something different until it pleases me. So I'm going to put Tim and Alex in a team to start us off. And they will do a scene based on the suggestion of what, Mr. Hollands?
A scene on cranberries.
Cranberries.
Father, my hands are red and stained from the cranberry harvest. Can I go to school now? I just want to learn.
School? School? You want to be one of those namby-pamby?
Change.
One of those wonderful, beautiful, knowledgeable children.
Change.
Unknowledgeable children that's being beaten with a whip. You want to be beaten with a whip every day of your life.
Change.
You want to be beaten with a rubber chalk every day of your life.
I do, Father. The invention of rubber chalk was so intriguing to me. I just want to be beaten at school and learn about numbers and what water sounds like and who my real mother is.
Change.
And what is actually inside the moon.
Change.
And what I told my sister last night.
Change.
And whether or not that's all in your mind. And whether or not long division is actually all that long.
Okay.
How would that be useful in your life? Any of those be useful in our... You're going to accept the family business, of course.
Well, yes, Father, I just wanted to learn how to do the harvest better, to count the cranberries and then divide them by the number of customers, thus creating some sort of balance sheet and thus helping you and Mother.
Change all of that.
I just wanted to learn how to dance, and then I could dance the cranberries into a flowering bloom, thus increasing the harvest.
You want to dance? You want to dance?
I just want to dance!
No son of mine shall ever be caught dancing!
Not even the hokey cokey, Father.
Not even the hokey cokey. You know how I despise the hokey cokey.
But I put my left one in.
No! Say another word of the hokey pokey, and you shall never be a son of mine.
Change. Oh,
You shall inherit all of my money. I shall not spend a thing from this moment.
change.
You will inherit. Maybe I'm taking you to the orphanage.
I put the left one out.
And on that act of defiance, we move on to a new scene with Tamara and Ben. And they will be making a scene based on the suggestion of
Pliers.
pliers.
See, the problem there is your guttering's coming off.
What do you mean, Johnny?
I mean, your guttering's coming off. It's falling away from the house. The side of your house has, in effect, become a waterfall.
So my house is gonna fall over my head, do you mean?
Well, it's possible that could happen, but right now, basically, if you walk against the wall, you're going to end up very, very wet.
Change.
You're going to end up quite moist.
Change.
Absolutely soaked.
Change.
Drowning.
It's gonna be like that movie Titanic.
Change.
It's gonna be like that movie The Wizard of Oz.
In so much as a house could possibly kill you, yes. However, no. Because there's very little actual drowning in The Wizard of Oz if you watch it closely. It's more the destabilisation of a tyrannical government that's in the subtext as opposed to a watery grave.
New analysis of The Wizard of Oz.
But ultimately, doesn't the witch die because water is thrown upon her head?
That is true. However, you seem to be missing the main point, which is shoes will save your life.
Change.
A house will kill again if it gets the opportunity.
Change.
Munchkins are evil and will eat you.
Change.
Gillikins are evil and will eat you.
Good knowledge.
Do I get a bonus point for that?
Yeah, fine.
Yay.
And so what now? Are flying monkeys gonna come over my house if I don't fix it?
Well, if your corgi registered, they might.
Hey.
They could.
References. So that
Don't just
killed
get booed for a plumbing joke.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on.
I did not at all get.
No.
Anyway.
Because
I
you're from
apologise.
foreign lands. You don't have corgi.
Yeah, we don't have plumbing in Mexico. Sorry.
Okay, enough of this. We're going to move on to a game called Authors. What could go wrong in a nice story? So, I've asked all our contestants to inherit the ways of certain authors or writers, playwrights, etc. And we're going to tell a continuous storyline, but I'm going to switch between the authors. So, Alex, who is your author?
I shall be George R.R. Martin.
Okay, and Tim?
Alan Bennett.
Tamara?
Woody Allen.
Ben?
Edgar Allan Poe.
I see. Now, Ben, you look like you're in need of a story. You've had a very busy week. So, what would you like to hear the story of?
Caligula and the missing jigsaw piece.
Very well. Caligula and the missing jigsaw piece. Off we go with Alex.
Caligula was sat in his throne room amidst his many admirers. There was honey roast pork on a spit. There was wonderful mussels, and there were lemon cakes, a much wonder by the children. Suddenly, a woman came across to him and declared, "There is a missing jigsaw piece, Caligula."
Change to Tim.
The jigsaw piece was bought by his mother-in-law in 1965. He'd always loved that piece of jigsaw. It reminded him of rain, summer, breezes, a time before the war, back when he could dance among the poppy trees of the groves. And then he looked upon his mother's face and said, "Mother, I'm moving out."
Tamara.
Then he said, "Oh, my mother makes me anxious. I don't know what to do. I'm going to die if I place this jigsaw piece. Oh my goodness, I am anxious. I'm going to go to a deli on the Lower East Side and eat some bagels."
Ben.
And as a crossing past the east side where flows past the ever-going tide, Caligula saw there upon a wall, as oft he was when he could call upon the people as he passing, and the gentle classing arsing, would there... Do you mind?
Tim.
The arsing was a new addition by the local council. Caligula did not much care for its look and its pallor, but he didn't want to kick up a fuss. He bought some currant buns on the way to his palace to offer to the local children. He did often like to offer currant buns to local children, but only
Alex.
after he'd filled them with strychnine.
To buy the buns, he came across a fair wench whom he thought looked rather pretty. She had fair lips and a wonderful straw-coloured hair with freckles upon her face. He invited her back to his private room, where he ravished her with much intent.
Okay, tomorrow.
Meanwhile, all he could think is, how could a poor schmuck like me get a girl who would not realistically even date me if I weren't a famous writer slash film director slash critic slash other New York intellectual job.
Right. And Ben, to finish us off.
And in that moment he did find that girl was only in his mind, for as he touched her ample breast and placed her hand upon his chest, he found that in that quiet niche he had found that missing piece.
Oh, very nice. They brought it together. Yeah. Lovely, lovely. I like that story. Was that a suitable de-stressing moment for you? Nice story for you.
De-stressing is one word. It's more like, it reads more like a thriller to me because I'm on the edge of my seat constantly.
Fair enough. Okay, we're going to move on to a game called Radio Stations. So, each of these contestants is going to have a radio station that they are hosting. So, you may have seen our performance of TV channels before. It's very same, but it's very similar. But we're on the radio, so we can't do TV. It's a dying medium. So, Alex, I want you to be a host of a sort of constant drive time radio show. Just endless drive time. Tim, you are a sportscaster, but alternative sports.
Alternative sport.
But nobody, you know, in your heart of hearts that nobody's interested in.
Okay.
Tamara, I want you to be the host of... Ben, have you got any radio stations you'd like to...
Surely some sort of deep political debate chat show sort of thing.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And
Danger.
Ben, you've been on the radio constantly for the last 48 hours, and you're really, really on edge. Okay. With no song breaks either.
Okay.
Weirdest thing.
So, we will just move through each of the radio. Each of the radio stations. You may use another contestant as a sort of co-host if you want, and we shall see how each of these different radio stations shall somehow merge in some way as we go along. Okay, so we're going to start with Alex. Off we go.
Hello and welcome to the 24-hour radio drive, because there's always someone driving. Who doesn't need the radio? Okay, let's go to let's take a look at the traffic, shall we? Okay, so northbound we have some problem with a upturned lorry, and going southbound on the M62, I'm making up roads, there was someone swerved out, so there's big queues going down there.
Tim.
Welcome to ESPN 984. Big queues for a big game of inflatable pool. It's all inflatable pool action here on ESPN 962. I'm joined in the studio by one of the amazing inflatable pool players, Barry Wilmot. Barry, how are the inflatable pool queues this morning?
Well, one of them got a puncture, and unfortunately, we have had to suspend play this afternoon whilst we get some duct tape to repair it.
Good God, that is extremely exciting. So exciting. Coming
Tamara.
up.
Welcome to Radio Revolution. I'm your host, Shirley Jones, and today we're going to be... And put on your tinfoil hat, because today we are going to be talking about the ongoing plot by the Illuminati to take over our institutions and our government. Here we have conspiracy theory expert Dr. Charlie McDonald.
Hello! I am Dr. Charlie McDonald, and I've basically come here today to tell you that the Illuminati are trying to hunt you down and kill you.
So, what do you think of the So, who in the current government is, do you say, a member of the Illuminati?
All of them. They're all trying to kill me.
Even Nick Clegg?
Especially Nick Clegg.
Okay.
He's the leader.
Ben's radio station.
Listeners, it's been 48 hours. I can hear them banging on the doors. Unfortunately, I can't get out to the stacks to get any music for you, so it's just me. I think the virus has killed a lot of people. Stay in your homes, unless the zombies are in there, in which case get out of your homes. In the meantime, here's the Kinks. Cashman's taken all my dough.
Welcome back. We've got Zombie Tinfoil Tennis here for you. We need an extra vim and vigor. The undead, not known for their agility, but Tom here. Tom, hey Tom, welcome.
Hello.
Hey Tom.
Nice to be here.
Now this zombie you've got in the corner of the studio, doesn't look like an athlete to me.
No, we use him as a ball.
As a ball, you say?
We use him as a ball.
And where does the tinfoil come in?
The tinfoil, well, in order to put him into a shape in which we could throw him / kick him, we have to wrap him in the tinfoil.
Oh, that is exciting. So exciting. I miss my wife.
Alex.
And now we have an interview with Jerry King, who is our film critic. Hello, it's nice to be here. Okay, so Jerry, what films have I been watching? Well, in this troubled time of the apocalypse, not many films have come out, so I've been looking back through my old Disney collection to see really how film may have progressed. So you're saying you looked at your old Disney films to see how film has... And looking at my old Disney films, I see many animation was made, but now no animation is being made.
So, Disney. Innocent animation or Illuminati conspiracy to
It's
take
the Illuminati! It's got to be!
They're taking over the minds of our young. We should train them. We need to instigate an armed revolution against the tyrannical government.
Oh, no, the army's in on it as well. And the people who make guns, and the guns. Everyone's an Illuminati and they're trying to kill me.
Then how do we destroy the Illuminati?
We can't.
Ben,
We just have...
wrap it up in some massive collaboration.
Listeners, I've just received this report. It says the Illuminati were responsible for raising the dead, originally for the purpose of sports. Unfortunately, they're at the door. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going on broadcasting. Listeners, goodbye.
We have a mystery light on in the studio. Ooh.
I think I accidentally hit something on the desk.
Oh my god, Danger Edition.
Danger!
Or Illuminati conspiracy?
Dun, 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 dun.
Right, we have 3 minutes left, so time for a quick fire game of something. Why don't we do a bit of World's Worst? Okay?
Okay.
It's a simple quick fire game. Ben, you can join in. But I want examples of the world's worst student neighbour.
Hey, so you know that mould on the wall? Yeah, that's me. I've been cultivating cheese in the cavity wall insulation. Sorry about that. It's a good Stilton, though. It's a good Stilton. Try some.
Hi. Yeah, the fumes. Well, it's a funny story. Jesus Christ, an elephant!
Hi, it's nice to see you. I live across... Do you mind if I come in? Can I have a cup of tea? That would be absolutely wonderful. Do you mind if I use your milk and sugar? Oh, you're an absolute star.
So, you know there's a small hole in one of your room walls. Are you aware that I can see you naked?
Yes. Okay, now I want the world's worst lawyer.
Your court case was at what time? 3. Oh, I was playing tennis.
I think he's guilty.
Counsel for the defence. Oh, yeah, probably him. Sure. Can I get paid?
Which is why, Your Honor, my defendant is guilty. Innocent. Oh, jeez, sorry. Can I start again?
This man should definitely go to jail. Even though he's paid me to say quite the opposite, I think he's a disgusting scum of the earth criminal who should go to jail.
Who among us has not committed tax fraud at one time or another? Who are we to judge?
So, where did I study law? Well, University of Life, of course.
Oh, I thought you said voyeur at law.
Well, basically, I think we should return to the Saxon system of trial by ordeal. So, I propose my client carry a red-hot poker 20 paces. We wrap up his hands and see if they've cured in a week. If they haven't, we hang him.
Well, I think he's guilty because obviously he's a total fag.
Thank you. Oh, jeez. Right, that Danger Edition was going so well, ladies and gentlemen. Improv, as always, meets on a Sunday if you want to join in on a Sunday session. And our next show is at the Bag of Nails on the 27th of November.
And
Thank you very
Improv, as always, apologises.
And we apologise, of course. Sorry.
No.
Goodbye.